and so on. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Clara James, I'm sure you got that answer from PM.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I expect the answer to be.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. Karma is real. Please, 60 seconds, please.
All right. Thank you so much, Raphael, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, PM, for the opportunity to ask a question in your platform again. I want to thank you personally for, building a formidable media team that are fearless, that are very, very proud of you always. Every day, there are people.
Raphael, can you hear him? I'm not hearing him.
I think that means the network is on your side. I can hear him. So what do we do now? If you go down, it means.
So how come I'm hearing you but I'm not hearing him?
But did you hear Claire Dims? Claire Dims, can you say something? Claire Dims, unmute yourself. Let me see. If the PM hears you, that means Claire Dims.
Okay, I had to go. I had to come out of the space and then went back.
Yes, I hear. Okay, I hear this one.
Okay, then the fault is not from you, PM. It is from the camera. Camera is real. Please, you have to go down and come back again. I will bring you up, okay? Yeah. The PM is good because the problem from the candidates were clear when she left and came back. All right, we move. Freeman, Iko Twenye, can you unmute yourself? Freeman, are you there?
Hello, good evening. Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, Pastor.
Good evening. PM, can you hear this one?
Hello, my Prime Minister. Yes, Prime Minister, can you hear me?
Make your mic very clear because it is noisy and it has to be clear. So use the microphone. Sorry, use your earpiece very well.
Okay.
So I can hear
Yeah,
you, okay?
I'm using mic now, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead. Make sure you switch off.
All right.
Make sure you switch off your device because we are listening to the program from somewhere there. If you have known how to use this thing,
all right,
by now,
you'll be going school now. Okay, I'm here, sir. Good evening, my Prime Minister, Itiagi Kondo. Good evening, my Prime Minister.
Greeting from here.
Good evening, Biafran government.
This challenge. Go ahead.
Yeah, I really don't have much question to ask you, sir, because we are following who knows the road, and we are needless to ask question because we believe in you, sir. Just that we are strongly believe in you, sir. I am really happy for the exposition you did this evening, especially about the Eze of Owere Ebeiri. Owere Ebeiri is just a stone. I have had this news. They have told me and told me about this news, but I was expecting people to be saying it. I even expect GOS who claim that they are fighting for Biafrans to say something about this. Even I am expecting BBC Igbo. I am expecting Zoo media Gota journalists to say this thing. Even I am expecting people like Nosonpa and other people to say that CCC that they kidnapped a king in Imo State Owerri. This is getting to 1 week, sir. I got this news, but I am very happy, sir. This shows that you are real Obatobie. You are the real Biafran leader. You are the real commander. You are the real truth. You are, in short, you are on truth. You are on point for bringing out this information, for asking Nigerians, for asking the journalists. What? Oh my God, sir. I don't have any question to ask you because I believe in you. My Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, Itiagi Kondo, Obatobie. I rest my mic, sir. I rest my mic. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You don't be surprised. Why are they not talking about it? These are sycophants. These are criminals who, use every opportunity against Biafra to either seek for favor from the follow Fulani stooge you know, they are never genuine freedom
Yes,
fighters.
sir.
Any genuine freedom fighters doesn't hide any such crime of, you know, such magnitude. So, and also it will also surprise you that this same Eze is working hand in hand with the criminals of the IPOBNig.
As you said, it's how it is.
Last year, last year he invited Sapele. Sapele is their general commander in Anambra. You know, the criminal called Sapele. Sapele is originally from Ebonyi State. So this man invited Sapele and he came to Imo State under the command of Hope Uzodinma with 6 other criminals. And of course, if we wanted to do something, we would have taken them that day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will let them to go for
a reason. Yes, sir.
You know, for a reason, yes. Want them to go because, you know, there are things that will happen. A lot of things will not
exactly, sir. Exactly. That is the excuse me, sir. That is the reason why I don't want to ask too much strong question, or even I don't want the Biafrans to be asking the question that you don't have to give us on air, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. And we pray that God will give you the wisdom of not 1,000. You asked for 1,000, but God will give you the whole wisdom of Biafrans. Sakari go. I respect you, sir.
Thank you.
No.
No.
It's like this one really entered.
Yes, sir. You really entered me. You really entered me. Too much. Thank you very much, sir. I use my mic.
I can see that your leg. I can see that your hip is going up and down as you are talking.
I swear. Thank you, sir. We will on the mic. Yeah.
Thank you.
Pastor Vam, bye.
Thank you very much. Please let us, Louis, I'm going to remove you because you don't know the ethics of this space. If you come into the room, you keep your mic muted. You don't open your mic until you are asked to open it. And when the PM is speaking, please, it is better you listen. That brings out the best in him for you because you don't know what next is coming. If you interrupt him, you might not get the sweetness of the answers he's going to give to you. Thank you very much. Kama is real. Please unmute yourself and bring your question. The PM is still here.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, PM. Thank you for the opportunity to also speak on your set again. PM, I want to thank you personally for building a wonderful media team that are very, very fearless and always standing in the gap. Every day, the media team will be on space, defending the Biafra and propagating the gospel. I call it the gospel of Biafra. I thank you because this is one of the things that lacked in 1967 up to 70. But this time around, you've made it possible that we can never lack in media anymore. Before their own media will even say a word, we have already exposed them everywhere, and they will be now, finding their ground to even say something. Thank you so much. Prime Minister, my question is just simple. Just like your eyes are on Hope Uzodinma, because I realize that what they've done, the governors have said to your tent, oh Israel, everybody is now working on their own, and some of them are keeping it secret. I listened to the Soludo saying that if they see any Okada or Keke on Monday, because they are the one reporting, what is going on Monday, that they will arrest the Okada and all that. And then the Enugu man is secretly going to the village, asking them that you must come to work. I hope that your ego eyes are on all of them, not just only Hope Uzodinma, but all of them, so that you will keep exposing them until we get to our destination. Thank you. That's just my question, sir.
Thank you very much. Of course, our eyes is everywhere. And the one eye continued to cover the entire Biafra land. As you know how powerful one eye is, for those who understand the things of the spirit. So we are monitoring them 24/7, and so we are not distracted at all. And anytime we are quiet like this, like we have been quiet for a while, believe me, when we come out, the entire zoo will shake. So we are monitoring them. There is no cause for alarm. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Thank you very much, brother, for bringing up that question. All right, the hands are not going up. If your hands are not up, that means you are just good at listening. You don't want to ask any question. All right, please grab the mic. Immaculate Eze, grab the mic, please.
Thank you. Good evening, my beautiful PM. I greet you, Pastor Van Van Van, Ugo, and all the rest brethren that are here. This is my first time of talking to our PM, even right from the time they've not kidnapped Mazen and the kind I'm following him. During his birthday, there was a song I prepared, but necessity carries me far away. I could not make it. I don't know whether he will allow me to sing the song before I ask my question.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and sing the song. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. And the song goes like this. Happy birthday to you. Peace ever laughter today. You're morally sound. Happy birthday to you. Peace ever laughter today. You're morally sound. Our PM Moses Simon, I wish you happy birthday. May God be with you forever. Happy birthday to you. We ever laughter today. You're morally sound. Happy birthday to you. Peace ever laughter today. You're morally sound. Our PM Moses Simon, you will live and fulfill your destiny. May God be with you forever. Happy birthday to you. Peace ever laughter today. You're morally sound. Happy birthday to you. Peace ever laughter today. You're morally sound.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring your question, please.
Yes. So my question, there was a word in the Bible that in the book of Isaiah 49:26. He said, one witches and wizards has gathered to eat up our flesh or drink up our blood. He, the Lord, will cause them to begin to eat their own flesh and drink their own blood till they die. And this is Eze of 18. I'm not rejoicing. Bible says we should not rejoice when our enemy is being punished. But I just want to know of importance. Why the importance he can show to the world, why we are talking about this Eze that is against Biafrans, that is joining hope Uzodinma in doing many bad things. And now the thing has come to him. So I want to know the importance of why we do other things than noticing that man, because whosoever digged the pit must fall inside that pit. That's my own question.
That's an observation.
I don't understand the question.
Okay, I said yes. Initially, this man was against us, against the Biafrans, and collide with Hope Uzodinma. It's the 5 and 6 of Hope Uzodinma. Now they've been putting people in prison, kidnapping people. Now it has reached its turn. So why are we not happy because for him to be in that prison? That's what I'm saying. And why are we notifying people that that chief has been put to kidnap and put to prison?
The chief was not kidnapped. The chief is a kidnapper.
Chief is a kidnapper.
That is why we are. That is why we are notifying every Biafran that when they come to the social media to shout Ekpa is a criminal, Ekpa is a kidnapper, this and that, they are the one doing the kidnapping. And so the question here is, why are they not reporting that a whole chief, a whole Eze of a community has been taken to Abuja for kidnapping, for a high-profile kidnapping? And this Eze is a very close and right-hand man of Hope Uzodinma. And Hope is using him. So actually, when this Eze is arrested, it means that Hope should be arrested, because the man can never act without Hope order. So the kidnapping of whoever that was kidnapped that led to his arrest and taken to Abuja, Hope should be the #1 person, because he can never, go into that kidnapping without Hope. And we are making it very clear that this is not the only kidnapping they have done, that I am exposing them, that I am aware that this particular chief is the middleman between Hope Uzodinma and the IPOB criminal Nigeria. Because this man was the one who handed money and some weapon to the commander of this IPOB Nigeria criminals called Sapele. And that day they came, we monitored them when they came, and this Eze handed something to them. So, and the reason why we did not act, allow them to go, is for a reason, for a bigger thing ahead. Because if we have stopped them that day, many things will still be hidden. And that was the reason we allowed them to come to that journey and go freely. Because the day we will capture them is still coming. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And another thing I want to say, like, for them not to be saying things, they have seen that, yes, Biafra has defeated them, and they are ashamed. That's why they are keeping mute. So that's the way I see it.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah, of course. That is the fact. But we are not going to stop because they keep mute. Yeah. Everything we are doing now is being documented, and because we know where we are going to use it. Yes. So that's why even if they keep quiet, we are not going to keep quiet.
Yeah.
Make this particular thing public, and that's exactly what we are doing now. So when the time comes, we are going to make references to this particular exposition we made today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Immaculate. And you need to understand very well also, Immaculate, that the fact that they are keeping quiet vindicates us and shows you that everything we have said about them is true. So they are not also speaking, because when they speak, they are shooting shooting themselves on the leg, because they cannot speak, because speaking up means that Hope Uzodinma is also exposed to being a kidnapper also. And everybody that works with Hope Uzodinma, including all the Chinas and Woru and all the IPOB Nigeria, they are all working together. So they are not speaking now simply because they are all kidnappers. They should all be behind bars. That is the point. So we are not forcing them to speak, because we know they will not speak. And the more they are not speaking, the more that everybody has known now that we are the ones that are the good guys and they are the criminals. Biafrans are aware. Thank you very much. And the last person whose hand is up prayer is Biafra Sisu Warrior Queen. Go ahead, Biafra Warrior. Unmute yourself.
Good evening, everybody, from my location. My Honorable Prime Minister, the Odogun one of Biafra, Obatobi, the savior of my time, the one that God sent to come and save me from the hand of our enemy, from the Janjaweed. May God Almighty continue to bless you. As I will always pray, as God don't give your enemy rotty animal to the cut, and they go continue to the cut the rotty animal. They will never see chance to, they will never see you. They not get chance to scratch their body. Talk, let's say now you they will find. Because who they cut rotty animal, not they see chance to scratch your body. No vame, no keke. I mean boy tolik. That is just it. And another thing I want to say, for people that are saying for our Prime Minister security, Nigeria, if they can catch their shadow, you don't see person where if you catch the shadow. I never see her. It's not in the history of a human being. If Nigeria can catch their shadow, then they will now be preparing say that they go even see our Prime Minister talk. Let's say they will feel catch them. They're not rich. They're not born their way. So thank you, our Prime Minister, for all you are doing for us. May God continue to bless you. And for the Janjaweed, the enablers, they will may they start to continue to work together as they work together. But even those ones that are even free after the rest, because all of my plan is after the restoration of Biafra. All these useless things that they see now, do now me I know they see them. After the restoration of Biafra, the prison where we go build, that prison, that who go there now, those criminal, somebody like Obi, after the restoration of Biafra, if Obi carry his leg come Biafra land, he's going to be arrested. Now he go there that prison. Not be me and you go there that prison. They are the one. So may we just forget about all those criminal and let us concentrate. And let us remember that voting is still going on. We are still voting. So my brothers and sisters, continue telling people as they are coming daily, continue to tell them, once you vote, go and tell who never votes. So let the word go forward. Let everybody know. And let us continue voting. Thank you very much. And God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you, Biafra Warrior Queen. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. Mary Peckham, please grab the microphone. The PM is still here.
Okay. Thank you very much. Vam Vam Vam. Good evening, Abongete Itiare Kondo. Good evening, our PM, the dragon. Oh my God, I'm so happy to talk to you.
Good evening. Good evening.
I'm so happy to talk to you this evening. Yes, I don't have any question. No, me, I don't have any question anytime because my own, you will answer the question I've asked. You will answer what I know. Continue flog them left, right, front and straight. Anywhere you can deal. Open your fire all the time. We don't have time to wait at all. That is my own. And another one, I want to ask for waiting my sister Stella said. That Friday, please, PM, you said you want to think about it. Think about it very well. We should add our Nnamdi, our leader, and to the day of him. Because that day of that Friday, waiting then they bend down so. If we don't know anything, we can use pig. Think about it. Them, they don't eat pig. They are scared of pig. We can use pig as Friday. Spray all the way, then they bend down. We don't know what they are doing. They will run if they see the pig. I don't think they will run. They will stand here.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we are not. We are not here to plan on how to carry on our agitation or how to continue the liberation. We know exactly what we are doing. What we are discussing here today is those behind the kidnapping and criminal activities in Biafra land. So let us focus on that and not about how to put it at home or what to do on Fridays and all that. So we are not here to strategize or plan what to do. We know what to do. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't have any question. I only just want to put that in. Thank you. So thank you very, very much. Continue to deal with Sioux government and Nigerian Britain because they are the agents. They are the agents. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Mary.
for your good work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mary. Thank you. All right, we'll continue. You've heard the PM. Please, if you can focus on the topic of these kidnappers and how we are defeating them and they are keeping quiet. Please go ahead and ask your question based on that. I don't know how to mention this your name, but you raise your hand. UDTE. How do you mention this name? Please go ahead and grab the mic.
All right, thank you so much, Pastor Van Van Van.
Can you use a better name that people can easily read? Can you please put that far?
This is UD test for Emirates. So thank you so much, Pastor Van Van Van. And greetings to all Biafrans. Special greetings to my able Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. This is my first time of speaking with you online, even though I've been following you for a very long time. It's a very great privilege to speak with you tonight. Ogun awo anu na-agba egbe ya na-ata ahịhịa. Then ndị na-agba ya dị egbe na-asị na onye a na-agbakwa n'egbe ya na-ata ahịhịa ka ihe wụ problem ya. Agbarakwa egbe na-abịa ma na-ekwu ka na-ekwu ya agbawazi egwu. A sị na nwaanyị onye a ji na-agbazi egwu a na-agba egbe ya na-agbazi egwu arutezie nso ka a bịa nwụrụzie na ndụ ya wee gbozie ha ọkụ n'ọnụ ọkụ wee nwụrụ ha n'ahụ ọsọ wee taa. The only thing I want to say tonight is that I felt within my spirit, because what you exposed tonight is actually what it is. Our enemies, all the enemies of Biafra right now, if you are in the spirit, you will discover all of them are heading towards the Red Sea. They are heading towards the Red Sea. And you are the one that God have chosen to cross us over through that Red Sea. And it is a divine mandate. So we are not afraid about what the enemies are doing right now. Since you declared this year that this December that Biafra is going to be restored, all hell was let loose. So all the whole propagandas we are seeing today, we are not supposed to be afraid of them because that is what mandated to be happen. But God has given you a divine power and you have the key, you have the mandate to do it and you're not afraid. So I'm very, very proud of you, and Biafrans are very, very proud of you. The love that we have for our supreme leader, we have it for you 2 times. Every Biafrans all over the world, thank God that God have given us a very powerful media warriors. Biafran government in Eze, the most powerful media warriors all over the world. We are everywhere. We are everywhere to debunk all their lies, debunk all their propagandas anytime, and nobody is sleeping. And we are not agreeing for anybody. This year is our year of restoration. It has been written. After this December, every enemies of Biafra, you will see them no more. That is one strong feeling that I have. And I continue to pray to God that I have appointed you for this divine mandate. He will continue to strengthen you. He will continue to give you that 1,000 men wisdom that you ask, which I've God have already given unto you. The fire will keep on burning in you. The fire will keep on burning to all your executive, all the media warriors, and everyone that are standing for truth. Because our Supreme Leader says that there is only four cardinal point to know the true Biafrans. They are fearless in front of their enemies. They believe in justice and equity. They believe in protecting one another. And all these qualities, our PM, you have them all, and even extra. That's the little I want to say tonight. May God continue to bless you. May God continue to strengthen you. May God continue to be with you, and to each of every one of us all over the world that are Biafrans, that are contributing one way or the other, in words and in kind, in every way, to make sure that this restoration is being activated. So I yield my mark. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, our PM. Please, if I bring you in and you don't raise your hand, even if you are staying in the room for 10 minutes, somebody comes in and raises the hand, we'll call the person. So learn to raise your hand. Helen, please grab the mic. You have 60 seconds. Helen Peters. Helen Peters seems not to be around our microphone. Please, Chris Eriwa, unmute yourself and come with your question.
Good evening, my Prime Minister. Good evening, all the ministers in the house.
Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris. I'm from Alanso State in Biafra land. I'm very happy to speak to you, my Prime Minister. Actually, today is my first day to talk to you. My question is, I want to ask, like in my place, in my village, Enugu Ezike, all these Bubago, they are there. They are there killing innocent people for nothing. I think last 3 days now, they killed one guy in Enugu Ezike. My Prime Minister, I want to ask if there is anything to do to chase these people out in Enugu Ezike. They are killing people in Enugu Ezike, and nobody is talking about it. Nobody is doing anything. Please, my Prime Minister, if there is anything to do to chase these people, thank you.
Thank you very much. The biggest challenge in Enugu is Sabu, but we are working on it.
Yes, you've heard that. So don't think that nobody is talking about it. I don't know how you people get the, idea that nobody is talking about it or nobody said about it. There is nothing that is happening there that the PM does not know. And just like you heard now, the problem and the biggest challenge they have is Sabo. So it means that everything about them is well known by this government. So, and we are up to the game. So please put your eyes open and put your ears on the ground. We are going to defeat everything in that place. Thank you very much. All right, Chris
Thank you.
Bui, grab the mic, please, and 60 seconds. Ask questions relevant to what is being discussed or a very challenging question that the PM would answer. Chris, over to you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Pastor Van Van Van, I hail you. My PM, may God bless you. I don't know this question if anyway, but I must ask. We saw last time the declaration of Duduwa, and they mentioned 55 nations in Africa. How manage? I know we are ahead of them, but how manage can we say they are moving forward, or can we say they are truth? Because I was not expecting the woman who declared the nation. I was expecting Sunday Boho or the man we know before. I was surprised to see that. And when our leader was with us, I know we have something with them before, a kind of in connection or that kind of thing, doing things together. How manage they declare before us? That is number one. And number two, I want to encourage you more, our PM, to continue what you are doing, no matter what, no matter any challenges. We must continue and keep it up. So I hear my mic here.
Thank you. So it was a competition. It's not a competition. Yeah, I don't know if you want to respond to that. All right. I think the PM is
You should have asked why Israel got independent before you.
competition. PM will decide. Are you there? So it's not competition, okay? I'm going to declare first. We have our template. We have a date. You are not focusing on our date for declaration. You are asking who declared first and who declared later. So how prepared are you for the date we have already? That should be your concern, not who declared first or the person that was supposed to have declared it. What you concern them. What you face your own and let it count for you. Thank you. Who is Khalid? Unmute yourself, please. Which Khalid? I cannot hear you. If you are talking, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
All right, go ahead. Please, 60 seconds, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Our Prime Minister, concerning enwere moto agbara egbe iposturu na Twitter idere no mere na Biafra land. Why some people got the Hassan Omer na Syria and I heard the news no mere na Syria. Ke ihe nwere ikwu maka ya ahịa m chọrọ ịjụ. Moto ahụ ise ndịra agbakashiri egbe so mere na Biafra land. Why o mere na Syria? Ke ihe nwere ikwu maka that?
I nwere ike ịgwa m ebe ndel no mere na Biafra land.
Isi enwe ihe idere na
gogodi handle.
Aga m echetelizi ihe idere, but idere na when they come to Biafra land, they receive it.
Post onye na-ebe akwa na sweat ebe nọ na class na exam. Sige na ndị na-solve Simon Ekpa mathematics. Have you shared it to say that Simon Ekpa shared this picture as somebody na solve Simon Ekpa, now looking for solution for Simon Ekpa in a class? How many of you have shared it and asked question? Why did you post somebody crying or somebody that is sweating in the class writing exam as somebody who was trying to solve Simon Ekpa?
BM, don't word Simon this person. Look at his name, Khalid.
No, it is good. So can you answer me? Oh no, here.
I know, man.
Okay, you have the mic.
I want to hear you more. Is it
Angel post a picture of somebody na sweat eating na class in an exam. Where say trying to solve who is Simon Ekpa. How many times have you shared that? Oh, Simon Ekpa post to somebody on a sweat. Now exam how to solve from Simon Ekpa. How many times he post to you?
A post in my our prime minister. So some certain things.
Can you answer?
Some certain things in a question because he post no na Biafra land.
Ebo not so important. Can you read what I posted? So why na ihe dị important we bịa zawa there ị bịakwa here iju dị ajụjụ ị mahakwa ị chọghị ego ihe ahụ dị so important prime minister kwesịrị post ị bịa here you cannot say it. So go dị akịta jee na my page na mepe ya etu anyị nọ here na anụgọrọ m ya biko.
Okay, ka m gụọ ọnụ ya.
Anyị ga-eche gị nnọọ ka ị gụọ ya.
Also, if I check my prime minister. You can check.
I'm not sure. I'm chatting ya na. Ima I post every na.
Ngwa chọọ ya post ya na the comment section ka ọ gụọra anyị.
Okay, I'm gonna
go.
It's when the terrorists Nigeria army meet Biafra resistance fighters. Oh, he did it.
So kedeben so gina na this is the
army person ega so me na owo pe mo si pige there this happen here go through na in akọwa na o me na Biafra land. When the terrorist Nigeria army meet Biafra resistance fighter. On hapụtara owo person ị ga-ede ya ị ga-ekwuche like this it happens Biafra land before mmadụ may understand.
Meron the jog several times. Picture ni am the post. Get monty. Picture ni am the post. Ebe akwara mmadụ ọnụ aza ya aza. He went to fight Simon Ekpa. Omuni anụlọ ọgụ. Ịmara ihe bụ struggle. Most of you are so illiterate that you don't know what is psychological warfare. So ngwage that this picture now is when Nigeria army fight Biafra liberation. It means that it is a metaphorical that this is the way it looks. Yeah. Does not actually mean that particular picture happened in Biafra land. The same thing, I would take a battle bomb, for example, either in Iraq or anywhere. He post it. You see, this is exactly how it happened when we go to Obinze. Does that mean that that place is Obinze? Most of you have been in the struggle for Biafra for years. You don't know anything about struggle. You don't know anything about freedom fighting. You don't know nothing. The same Munu, they think a few years ago. They are killing us. They are killing us. Oh, we need gun. We need bullet. We need airware. We need AK-47. Yeah. Now, AK-47 is here. Now, gun is here. Now, bullet is here. The same you and your group is shouting, Simon Ekpa is killing army, is killing soldier, is killing this. And we kept quiet. Do you know why? Because we know exactly what you people are doing. Because what you want us to do is to start analyzing Onyendu's video, to start analyzing Onyendu's broadcast, to start bringing old Onyendu broadcast in order to try to prove you wrong, and then thereby implicating him. That's exactly what some of you are doing. But we ignored it because you all are fools and criminals. You come here.
Matter of fools. Propaganda.
I am telling you, it is part of the war. Propaganda is part of the war. Propaganda is part of the struggle. Okay, if you cannot do propaganda, then you leave the hell out of the struggle. You are not part of it. It is a propaganda is part of the war anywhere in the world. In the history of freedom fighting, you use propaganda whenever you see that propaganda suits whatever you people are doing, and that's exactly what we have done, and we are doing it, and we'll continue to do it.
No, I can. Okay, thank you, Pierre. Thank you very much. So don't mind them. They are just, if we can say, but my prime minister, everything that is happening in the in Biafra resistance fight with the Biafra resistance fighters and the Zoo army, all the water. You won't say anything about it. But when they metaphoric
they are not seeing that one. They are not seeing that one. They are not seeing when the water happen. We post it. They don't see it. It is when I post something else, they will see them sharing it. They don't know that the reason of sharing it is to wake them up. Because some of them, whenever I notice that there is nothing, they are not talking about it, I post them. Every time you see them, Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, I need to do that in order to continue, for them to continue to shout Simon Ekpa. You know, in December, after December, when we immediately will enter January, they say, okay, the war have ended. Nobody will be talking about Simon Ekpa again. I waited for them for January. It was like, it is true. They were not talking about me. How will I survive when they don't talk about me? So I waited until February. Immediately February come, I see that these people were not talking about me. So I made a post. And in that post, if everybody can remember, I said, this year, remember to always talk about Simon Ekpa. If you do not talk about Simon Ekpa, I will make you talk about Simon Ekpa. And that's exactly what Onyendu have preached many years. If nothing is happening, I will do something unless something starts happening. If there is no problem, I will cause problems so you talk about me. That's exactly what I'm doing. So, and the people of Biafra understand very, very well. When you see where somebody is beaten to stupor and his face is swelling up, we will post it and say, oh, you go and find Simon Ekpa. They have not posted it to South Africa. How dare we not know? You think that you are the only one who knows the information about something that happened in Syria? Or you think that you're the only one who have access to the picture? We post something that happened in Biafra land, you don't comment about it. We post the water, how we disseminate the enemy, decimate them, destroy their kidnapping checkpoint. You don't talk about it. The thing you talk is that, oh, they are killing military, they are killing army, they are doing this one, but you were the one shouting a few years ago, we need gun, we need bullet, we need AK-47. Uche Mefo and his group sent many of you to early death. Nobody were there to defend you. You were being killed like chicken in the street of Biafra land. They massacred you in Aba, massacred you in Mpo, massacred you in Enugu, massacred you in Imo State. All part of Biafra land were littered with the blood of the people you were shouting Biafra with. Nobody were there to defend you. Today, we are defending ourselves. And then, when the propaganda come to make the enemy shiver, many of you who have done worse thing in the Biafra struggle will be there sharing Simon Ekpa. Oh, it happened in Syria. You even went and as far as digging information that of what happened in Syria to defend Nigeria. And you are there for many years shouting Biafra. Look at what we have done today. For many years you are shouting IPOB. You never have one gun. You don't have AK-47. It was then gun that you people were using, hunting gun to shoot cow, in the forest. They will say, oh, well, you didn't even have gun until 2021. Thank God. We came on board, provided sophisticated weapons. Within 1 year, we resisted the battalion of Nigerian Army, decimated 30 armored tank. Every one of you, why are you not talking about that? If you are not staying where this war is happening, you call people who are staying there to tell you what is going on. Thank you.
Thank you, my PM. Thank you, sir. As you go, you were about to say something. Please go ahead and make that mission.
No. It is about the fool. By the way, his name is Khalid Funani name, and he has never seen anything wrong about what this Nigerian media is posting and saying and analyzing about Biafrans every day. He has not seen the video today trending how a Funani man employed by the Hope Uzodinma and the Shina Sanworu with their IPOB Nigeria were killing innocent citizens, innocent Biafrans. He will not see them. He's looking for faults. He's looking for faults. Look at what a fool come here on the space just to ask. The mother Aburana Nigeria, Aburana Biafra land. Fools.
Oh, picture moto. And when I just Ajuju, for the picture, I'm not about you have to go for you to know that his interest is just to come and distract and ask irrelevant questions. Biafra must be free. Enjoy them of Biafra. Doesn't know who Okokondem is. Or my propaganda na Biafra na war. This one is even metaphoric picture, but no, because sewage rights.
Metaphoric.
Thank you, Mazigo. And we'll give the next person microphone. We don't know how long the PM will stay again, but let's see who else is raising his hand. Mazi Frank Ebus, please grab the microphone. 60 seconds, please. Bring your question.
Hello, good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, sir. My Prime Minister and his cabinet. I'm very delighted to speak to you people this night. Please don't mind those people who are very unfortunate. They finally fall in love with the Nigerian authority, the Nigerian army, and the Nigerian police. All the Nigerian authorities that are killing our people. Unfortunately, all of them are in love with them right now. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. My question right now is this meeting that the Nigerian army had was it last week or is it this week? And they came out and they said something about media and how to use the media in the southeast. To me, I don't think that is the only thing they discussed. You understand? So I don't know how people sense that information so far. I think people have to deal with that information extensively concerning how whatever they discussed so far. You understand? Because whatever they discussed, they have discussed extensively on the destruction of our own people, and they came out and talked about how they will use media, how to synthesize media in the environment. You understand? That word media is just a camouflage of the destruction they have planned against our own people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, well, of course, we understand that it is not about the media alone, but that's a good thing because, we are giving them this task to be running up and down. So they are running up and down looking for what they can do to subdue the liberation of Biafra. So they think that it is time to, recruit other media erat. And you will not be surprised that at the same time they are calling for the media, at the same time the propaganda have increased on social media. You understand? But one good thing about this Biafra thing that a lot of them who have been in this struggle for many years don't understand is that the more negative you talk about those doing it the right way, the more you are also canvassing and winning so for the Biafra struggle. Everybody knows who is fighting for Biafra now. It does not matter. So those people that have access to media that are fighting the Biafra government are actually creating awareness. And that's just the fact. So the more, and that is the reason why we have to always do something every once in a while for them to talk about. Because the more they talk, the more they create the awareness, the more people hate them. That is what they don't, the secret they don't know. The more Biafra hate them, the more they expose themselves. So I have to always do something that will make them talk about me. So if you watch now, you see that this particular game, I've actually played it very, very well. That every day from week to week, there is Simon Ekpa. You know, and some of them are doing broadcasts 3 times a day. In the morning, Simon Ekpa. In the evening, Simon Ekpa. In the night, Simon Ekpa. Every day, from week to week. So how would you, not make people love me? And they have done this for past 3 years. Instead of positive, it is always negative. And they will never stop. Because I can never allow them to stop. I know how to pinch them. So whenever they feel like, they want to stop, I feel threatened. I am telling you the fact. When they stop, when they feel like that is, if I see that is calm in social media, I feel threatened and disturbed. I'm telling you the fact. And that was why throughout January, I was not feeling okay when I see that everywhere was calm. So I need to increase the most of those posts that are bringing them out. So if you watch now, you find out that these days I've actually started tweeting like never before. And most of the tweet is a tweet that will bring them out. So these days you find out that all of them are on social media. All of them, including those who are hiding. It is a game. You must understand how to deal with your enemy. And even as I'm exposing it now and saying the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, they are not going to stop. If they stop, I will post something. I will post until all of, and once they come out, they're never going back. So this one you see now, even if they will call them, say, oh, don't, just leave that boy, let us continue. They will never, because my post is like a drug. In Africa in those days, there are women, married women that have bad mouth, especially when you have couple that are abusing their wife, physically. They abuse their wife physically, and then all of a sudden they want to change. They will say, oh, I've been abusing my wife. It is time for me to change. Once, because they are already used to the abuse of the wife, and because some of them, their wife mouth is very, very bad. So sometimes they will try to endure. They will say, they will go to the chief of the village and say, you have to pity your wife. Why is it every time you pity your wife? If you pity your wife again, we're going to do this and do that. And then they will go back home. And then for a few days, the woman will be running her mouth, blah, blah, blah. The man will endure and endure and endure. And then there is a time the woman will run the mouth again. The man will never endure that. Oh, another abuse will happen. And then after that, the man will still regret. So it is something that I know how to play the game very well. And they can never, ever stay without talking. If they do it, I will post something. I will even post something that will make all of them to come and start shouting. That is the way. Because what it means is that they are broadcasting for us, and the media team of the government is also working. So we control the entire media team. That is what is happening. We control both the enemy media team and the Biafra government in Exile media team. I am telling you the fact. We control everybody. And that is what they will never ever understand. Because the more they talk about us, the more we are using the platform. So what I'm doing is using their platform by proxy. It is called proxy. Using their platform by proxy. So for the fact that they are talking about me every day, every night, my brother, it is what I enjoy the most, because it is creating awareness. Even to the people that love them, they are getting tired of listening about me on their platform. Go there and watch them. It is only 20 person, 27. The highest they can get are 200 people watching. And if you see 200, I am one of them. And if I can be one of them, many of you are part of it. So nobody is watching them. It's only when we want, we will cut the video and share. And let me tell you, the reason I'm sharing the video, that since last year, I did not share any of their video. I didn't. But I started sharing their video from January or February, because I noticed that they stopped talking about me. And so I couldn't stand it. So what did I do? I began to cut their video to post on my so they didn't keep it quiet. I had to cut their video, and I started cutting the criminal, the smelling he good. Started talking about Ifa Nyoba and all that. I cut the video to share, and that actually brought them out. So many of them started dressing, wearing suits that I'm going to also put their video. And I post the other video of the MP in Germany. And of course, he was, if you see where he was bragging, I know they are going to cut my video. I know when they cut my video, the good thing is that the leadership knows what I'm talking about. You know? So I give them job. So everybody should be just follow and listen to whenever they're making that blunder. And whenever they make the blunder, cut it and say, because whenever they open their mouth, they expose themselves. And we must follow them bumper to bumper to make sure that they are broadcasting for us and the Biafra government in exile media team broadcasting for the government. So we are using the both media. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, my PM. Thank you so much, sir. And the most interesting thing, sir, is that, you know, when you are not posting about them, you are busy, you know, causing havoc in the zoo. And even now that you are exposing, giving them the reason why you are posting, and you know that they will not stop attacking you. Because when they are not attacking you, you are causing havoc. And the havoc we are causing in the zoo is making them uncomfortable because they don't like it. So because of that, they will definitely come back because they don't have anything to do. They are not fighting the zoo. They are not fighting the enemy. All they can do is to come and fight those that are fighting the zoo. That is why they will always come out to talk about us. Because when they are not talking about us, we are defeating the zoo. And why we put that propaganda out there to draw them out, they talk, and we are still busy conquering. In every way, it is win-win for us. Thank you so much, Pierre.
Yes, and that is why this the liberation of Biafra is in a divine phase now, because
yes,
everything we are doing, we are telling you. Just like I'm telling them now, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. It's the same way I'm telling Nigeria what we are going to do, how we are going to get Biafra, and it is happening. Everything I have said, I do it. Everything I said before we do it, I will tell you what we are going to do and the reason for doing it. Okay. In the same way, and there is nothing you can do to stop it, because this is a template. It is not a tumbum or lotto. We are not playing lotto. We have template. So I tell you what I'm going to do. You can never ever stop it. The same way I'm telling them why I'm doing what I'm doing, and the reason I'm using their platform to promote Biafra government, because there is nothing like in the media like negative publicity. You understand me? That's what, because these people are not educated. In media, there is nothing ever like negative publicity, because the truth is always somewhere. So when somebody is using a negative publicity, you already have the truth somewhere. So what the people who are listening to the negative publicity do is to go and find more information about what this person is talking about. And the information, the real information and the truth is somewhere out there. The people will find it out themselves. Okay? And that's what they don't know. So there is nothing like negative publicity. And I will continue to use their platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabbath PM. Wow. This is wonderful. And now there are so many hands up, sir. How many hands do we take more, sir? How long do we have, sir?
1 moment. I have 7 minutes.
Okay, 7 minutes exactly. That's exactly 22:37 my time. We're going to round it up. And now quickly, please, Helen, do you have a network now? Unmute yourself and let's see. Helen Peters, are you there? Ooh, that happened again. You are not picking the mic again. All right, Mary Tekamp, is it a question this time? Bring it on, please.
Thank you, Vam. Thank you, sir. Oh, Abongete, Itiare Kondo. I don't have any question for the kidnapping, for the Sioux government.
Again. You say you don't have question. Don't worry. Let us take those that have question, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Let us take those that have question, Mary. Okay. All right.
Can you hear me?
Helen, this is always happening to you. When I call you, you are not there.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Go ahead. Mary, let us mute you. You don't have question. All right, go ahead, Helen. We can hear you now. Go ahead. No, the network has kicked her out completely. All right, we have 2 more hands up. World greatest, please go ahead and ask your question, please.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Ugo. Thank you, Prime Minister. We're very proud of you for the work you do. My question to you is just to piggyback on what one of our sisters asked. There is an article that came up that Nigeria Army called all the Southeast journalists for training. So I think what she was trying to ask is, what is your warning to all those people, journalists that attended that training and those house media? Thank you.
Yeah, did you get that?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. In a liberation movement like this, our action is always against armed carrying government terrorist agent. Every other thing is under the carpet. Thank you.
Helen, let's see if the network will let you now. Can you speak? Unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Hallelujah. Hey, thank you. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, my PM. God bless you. We say we love you. May God continue to strengthen and empower you. I am not here to ask you questions because I believe so much on you. Right from the very day you started from counting 500, let us go, I was there with you. So I believe so much on you. But I want to send message to the zoo and the DOS criminals. Can you hear me, guys? I don't know if
Please
I
go
can
ahead. You
repeat
have
that
60
again.
seconds. Exactly 60
Yes.
seconds.
So I
Because
want
we
to
have a short
remind
time.
them of your brokers that you told them that anything they do, God is going to expose them. So far your hands are clean in this struggle, God is going to expose them. And your God is really exposing them. This is just the start. The zoo will continue to be hiding whatsoever they are hiding. Decided to kill and crumble the zoo to the ground just for the sake of the restoration of Biafra. We don't care. We continue. But they should remember that whatsoever they do, God will surely expose them. And God is exposing the zoo. Thank you very much. I yield my mind. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And that was timely. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. We have the last hand up here. Except another person raises the hand because we still have 3 minutes. Please, 1 minute, God's child. Use this 1 minute and quickly ask a question.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister in the Biafran Republic government in exile government, in exile. Thank you very much, Pastor Van Van Van, because your face show any person who shows his face in this struggle, he has automatically earned my respect and honor and everything. You have earned it, whether you sinned in the past or did anything or wrong. Everything you are doing now is right. So, my Honorable Prime Minister, I salute you once more. You know, easy. I would like to just ask questions, but not to you directly. I hope it would be the last thing that we say, and then we use it to conclude this beautiful space. The response you gave to the people who asked some stupid questions here, I was thinking we would have passed this particular level in our quest for freedom. But it's okay. That's part of it, because I see all the time propaganda is a very important tool for liberation struggle like ours. And it's the utmost. Everybody has to even invest more in it than in any other thing, especially in today's warfare and liberation struggles. Look at even terrorists. They use propaganda all the time. Hamas, the amount of propaganda they are using, and the Palestinians, even when they are caught, they don't give a damn. They just laugh about it and continue the propaganda. Even when people know they are lying, they are still using it. But in our own, we are Biafrans. We don't use lies. We use truth, and we use our sense very well. You prayed for 1,000 men wisdom. I am praying for even more for you more. so that you continue to lead us. Everything you do, let me tell you, is right in my eyes. And I believe it's also right in God's eyes because it is leading us to where we are going to. But my question goes to the people who are not yet trying to understand us. The particular person, which is why I like the question you asked him, the obedient guy, whether he's yet repented now or not. And so many things. They will continue to run around and circle. I saw one particular person who is a very great antagonist and an arch enemy of our struggle, but a lady at that. That is why I'm not even understanding sometimes. Who always is antagonistic to the prime minister, to the leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is in prison, has not even a compassion, but yet she is trying to bring herself in the foreground. And I am very happy the way you respond to these people. I mean, the wisdom God gives you and all of our cabinet is just beyond, it's not obvious. It is a divine thing that is going on. And I am particularly touched by it, which is why I say anybody who in faith show for this struggle automatically earns my respect. Anybody who insults them insults me. Anybody who fights them fights me. So I am for the truth, and I leave this question conclusively for the people who are yet to make their own census or their own vote. If you no vote for Biafra independence, waiting you again. And if you don't donate your money for Biafra independence, waiting be you again. I understand there are people who are also undergoing so many difficulties, people who don't know how to operate these things, people who have also no access to internet and all that. That is a part of the way. But all the people who have access to this thing, listening to this program and on this space right now, after that, they are waiting. Why I'm saying this is, honestly, I will be one of the people who will protest against whoever will be the government of the day in Biafra, to come and keep me in the same level with the people who did not come in time in this struggle, or the people all of a sudden they become and start struggling for space with me. People get a problem because I don't really understand this. You sit on the fence and you wait. People have given their lives to this. People have sacrificed even their families. People have given so much courage that should be inspiring you at this time. And instead of supporting and looking at things as they are moving, are you that blind? Odumeje say, he says, how can you be so blind and dumb at the same time? How can't you see what's going on? The other day I saw one Fulani boy, because these people have just, the amount of disrespect we have right now as a people, that a boy is coming to tell us that even if we go, that Fulani will still come to our land. Yeah, I'm not even looking at it because even get media nobi. But the point is, it seems like all of you are just my twins, in spiritual twins, because the kind of thing, the words you people use, the way you react to things, the way you respond, your answers and everything is exactly what I would have done. My own is just that I may not be using too many words. I just be acting, going about. But I'm happy you guys understand this thing, and I'm praying for more wisdom for you. So the people who are sitting on the fence, and the people who are antagonizing us, and the people who are pretending not to be doing something, and the person who was also trying to imagine the kind of activist with the freedom fighter. All these are the kind of people who are going around trying to mess up everything we are doing. I believe we are flying like eagles now, so we move higher. When the crow starts attacking the eagle just flies higher until the crow cannot breathe again and just leave the eagle alone. And the eagle stay the king of the birds. And that's where we are now. So may God protect you all and be with you all. We are solidly 1000% behind you all. My Prime Minister, I yield microphone. All the honorable ministers, God protect you and your families. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, and that will be it for now and for tonight. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much. Mazugo, do you have your final word? And we'll hand over to the Prime Minister to close it. Mazugo, are you there? Mazugo.
All right,
okay,
thank you. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, everyone, for this wonderful evening. it has been a very successful discussion, and at least the truth is there, not hidden anymore. So we thank you all for being part of this particular space this evening. The exposition continues. Remember that voting is still ongoing. Very, very important. Our self-referendum is ongoing. And you know, sometimes they will tell you, oh, what is the result of the referendum? You know, they are asking what is the result of the referendum when the referendum result is going to be called in December or November. They are asking you what is the result. These are the, you know, the idiots who you know, have been around in the struggle, and they are quite mad because they were never for Biafra freedom, rather political movement. So thank you all for being part of this particular space this evening. The defense of Biafra continues. The delegitimization of the Islamic State and terrorist state of Nigeria continue in Biafra land. We'll make sure that those who kill our people will never live to tell the story.
Go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Lord, give us a freedom, have mercy on we Biafrans, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafrans, and give us a freedom. Fire, mercy on we Biafrans. Lord, give us a freedom, have mercy on we Biafrans, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafrans, and give us a freedom. Fire, mercy on we Biafrans. Lord, give us a freedom, have mercy on we Biafrans, and give us a freedom.
Yeah, hello, Biafrans. Before we go, I just want us to, in anything you're going to do from now on, I want us to remember that this place we are is not our home. And I want us to remember that song that used to say, I don't know how to sing it perfectly in English, but I know how to sing it in my local dialect, Igbo. Nagafe dịka kpakpando nkototo, kela kpụrụ mgbe anyanwụ wara, etu aka ga-esi na elu ụwa nkala, naanị ọlụ anyị ka ga-eji cheta anyị. How much you live is not the question. How long you live is not the question. How old you grow is not the question. How weighty, how influential is not the question. The question is, did you really accomplish what you come here, what you came to this life to do? Every one of us have mission. We are here for a mission. Have you accomplished your mission? Have you even started on your mission? Jesus Christ died 33 years. He accomplished his mission. It's not about old age. It's not about the number of age. It's about the mission. It's about the legacy. This our daddy here left a legacy. Don't cry for him. The only thing you will do, pray for the loved ones, pray for the family, that God should give them the grace, the power, the spirit to energize them to move on. Because this our daddy you see here, I remember when I saw him in in Finland. social, the way you see him laughing, smiling, that is just him. So I just want you to pray for the family. I'm not asking you to pray for him to go to heaven. No, he has finished his work. Pray for the family that they will have peace, that they will have everlasting peace. And as we move on, ask yourself, have you found the route to fulfilling your mission? Are you on the mission, or are you the one, those that are killing the route or destroying the road to your own mission? Ask yourself this question before we go. Thank you so much. I don't know if you want to say something, and or Wanda Betty, I don't know if you want to say something before will and wrap it up for us.
For giving me the opportunity. As you said, Jim Reed said that this world is not our home. We are just here passing through. I don't know him personally, but looking at him, you will know that he's a man of good character, a man with personality. The smiles alone on his face says it all. I pray that his soul and the souls of the faithful departed rest in peace. And I also pray for his family, at this time of trial, this time of his departure, because no matter how useless somebody is, his family will always miss him. And if you are fortunate enough that they were good people, you will miss him more on daily basis. We love him so much, but God loves him more. May he continue to rest in peace. Fellow Biafrans, I must be honest with you. I appreciate you all for coming around each time we are here. But there's one thing that really marvels me, and I won't say that it annoys me, but is very, very surprising that when our Prime Minister will have time to speak to us, somebody will come asking a question in a very confrontational and compromising way, making him to be questionable to you. I must be very, very honest. You know, when Margaret Thatcher was ruling Britain, she was ruthless. When a woman has power, I can assure you they overuse it. If I am in his position, I won't answer certain questions. I won't even open my mouth. I will pretend as if I don't hear. How many of you in Southeast or in the whole of Nigeria will pretend as if you don't see what is going on in Nigeria? Do you need a mirror to see what is on your wrist? We should avoid asking very stupid questions, because whenever our Prime Minister is on the space or anywhere talking, all the zoo, they come around and they will keep laughing at you people. For those of you who do not agree or believe in what we are doing, why don't you stay away? How can somebody come and be asking irrelevant question about a car with many spots of bullet gunshots? What does that add to what we are doing? It doesn't add anything. We are all matured people. If you truly and do not believe in what we are doing, please leave our space. Leave our space. None of you pays that Prime Minister. Nobody in this media team that anybody will come tomorrow and say, oh, we pay you people. After all, you are accountable or liable to answer us. No, it's not everything you just get up. Maybe you want your voice to be heard. We are not here to joke. We all lost people during the war, and after this war, there is still serious war going on. I heard somebody from Enugu Ezike saying that Ebubago is there buying their people. Why is it that somebody will just come here and be, you know, I don't understand. Asking questions like kids. Please let us get serious and get matured. You people are lucky. How many people in Benue have Simon Ekpa? Do they have Simon Ekpa? Do they have Simon Ekpa in Plateau? You know? So my people, I will advise us to maintain it and keep it to a bare minimum. Please, I love you all for coming over, but please, if you don't believe in what we are doing, try and stay away. I thank God for everyone, and let's keep praying that everything comes out well and that our leader is released and our prime minister is protected by God. That should be our prayer for now. Thank you, my comrades. Thank you, Pastor Van 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 and 247. I love you guys.
Thank you. As you go, I appreciate you. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. And you can see how, formidable Biafra is. If you do not learn from this, our comrade who has gone ahead of us, our daddy, like I often like to call him, if you don't learn from him, then you have learned nothing. You know that this, our daddy here, he had health challenges even before he was called upon to take up the mantle and fight for Biafra, take up office, take up position. He did not decline. He knew he had health challenges. He knew there were some things, some burden on his body, but he didn't decline. He didn't. For him, that fight for Biafra freedom, not even his body can deny him to fight for freedom. When Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was saying that for him, even if he died, it will come quicker. So people grab that particular message and they run with it. Mazi Victor Adam is an epitome, is an example of a true freedom fighter. A true freedom fighter who did not allow his, inadequacy around him, his health challenge to deprive him of fighting. He wanted to look face to face. He looked at the devil face to face, eyeball to eyeball, and told him, bring it on. Biafra will defeat you. And in his very eyes, the zoo was crying. In his very eyes, Musa was only helter-skelter. In his very eyes, Ndin lost the battle. In his very eyes, all of them, including Delilah and Ephraim Joffar, they were all dethroned and destroyed. And he won. He fought and he won. And we are fighting and we are going to get the trophy on their behalf. And that is why every day we meet in the government, we always have 1 minute of silence to people like our beloved daddy, Victor Adam, who has fought a good fight, who has kept the faith, who has finished their course and their race. And today you can see that some people that tell you they are fighting for freedom, they are not actually fighting for freedom. Somebody will come and then after all these defeats we are giving to Nigeria, after Isia Boku, I could go Nigeria, somebody will go and bring a picture of Moto that our prime minister put as a semblance of what Nigeria will look like when they encounter us each time. Yeah? A metaphoric picture that will ginger your swagger, that will make you to think and say, wow, this is how they turn. That's what we turn them to. I know, but rather they will use that, say, you see, and then, this is crazy. I'm telling you, crazy. People that say they are fighting for freedom, but no, they are not. They are only looking for their stomach. And I tell you, most of them, the one they have eaten already will poach them until he could be. But here we are going to sing the victory song. Just like our prime minister just told you, while they are doing their propaganda and their fight, we are winning the battle. And when we see, the PM said that when he see that they are too quiet, he feels threatened. So he want to give them work. We must get them busy, because as they are busy lying and lying and deceiving, we are busy winning the battle and winning the war. The Lord bless you all and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you. The Lord be gracious unto you and give you peace. We are winning and it can only get better. As you go, thank you very much for hosting us tonight. Blessings.
Okay, Biafrans, good night from here.
Freedom, fire, we Biafrans, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafrans and give us a freedom. Fire on we Biafrans, Lord, give us a freedom.